What's up guys, Spencer here. We're back in the garage doing another video for you guys today. In today's video, we're going to be talking about mechanical timing. This could be sometimes a little confusing for people that aren't an experienced racer, but for those who are an experienced racer, most of you have experienced on tuning mechanical timing. And what that really is the end of the motors, there's a Endbell timing chart that you can kind of increase and decrease the mechanical timing in the actual motor. This is something that gets utilized a lot in the stock spec classes and also the modified touring car, off-road carpet, off-road dirt classes. Something that for the experienced racer, it gets utilized a lot, but also I think it's underused in the everyday use for people that maybe have a motor that is just so fast for them that they can't control it and they can't afford to buy another slower motor. And these are some of the components that can be utilized to kind of keep people from maybe having to buy something new because they don't feel like it's fast enough, or it's too slow, or too fast for that matter. But not always is the case for those who are running 17.5 or 21.5, where you just keep on increasing the motor timing where it just becomes faster and faster and faster. Sometimes it ends up actually hurting your and damaging the motor, because it does increase heat when you increase the motor timing, and it can cause some damage. There's also other cases like other motors that we offer from Hobbywing, the just stock handout motors. This is just a 17.5 just stock handout where you actually can't physically tune the mechanical timing on the motor. It's a spec. You got what you got and you run, and there's some events out there in local club racing where this is a motor that they require you to run in that division or that class. Which is a good option for people to kind of get into for those who are just getting into the hobby. Kind of moving on a little bit to the more technical side of things, we do offer a motorizer. We call it our Tunalizer for that matter. This is something that Matty G and Charlie, for those who don't know who those people are, they're one of our kind of representatives that go to these races. Matty G's are kind of our motor guy, where you kind of hook up these wires as if it was plugged into your ESC, connected to the motor, and it'll kind of give you all the metric numbers of how much RPM, how much torque, and what the actual timing is on the motor. Because sometimes when you have the timing on the motor, which I'm not really sure if you're able to exactly see, when you make these adjustments per tab, every tab is about 2 degrees increments. So sometimes when you're increasing the most of the time when you're increasing the mechanical timing on the motor, it will increase your RPMs and increase your torque. And sometimes it can actually kind of add more torque and have lower RPMs based off finding that sweet spot. So typically, from buying a motor stock from any manufacturer, I like to keep it within 5 to 10 degrees increments when you're making that shift if you don't have a setup like this. So that way you kind of keep within a window that's safe, you don't hurt the product, and always keep in mind to check the temperatures when you're making big swings, especially in the stock classes. So I like to tune a lot with the mechanical timing on the motor. I've kind of slowly went away from tuning a lot from boost and turbo in the speed control. I've been able to get a lot more better results with lower temperatures, tuning it on the motor can. So this is something that I've been utilizing a lot, which I'll show in the video of kind of Matt kind of taking apart my vehicle, the motor, connecting it to his motorizer, and I'll show you the raw metrics of the actual settings. And yeah, hopefully this is something that you learned a little bit something from this video. If you have any questions, leave a comment below in the bottom of the YouTube. For those who don't know who I am, my name is Spencer Rivkin. And for those who haven't seen this channel before, please like, subscribe. It only helps out the YouTube algorithm for us. Check us out on Facebook and Instagram under Hobbywing, and you'll get the latest and greatest from the team and tech tips for you guys to go out there and enjoy and have some fun. So thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys on the next one.